As he stepped onto the empty road, the woman turned and marched to the rear of the vehicle. "Can you explain this?" she asked.
"Explain what?"
As he walked toward her, his heart beat a little faster, but he reminded himself that there couldn't be a serious problem. The Nasts never used their family cars for anything illegal. Just in case, though, he flexed his hands, then clenched them. His fingertips burned hot against his palms. He glanced at the patrol car, parked a mere 2 feet behind his. It was empty. Good. She didn't have a partner. If things went bad, he'd only have to worry about the woman. The officer stepped into the narrow gap between the cars, bent and checked something just to the right of the left taillight. She frowned, eased out of the gap, and waved at the bumper. "Explain that," she said.
"Explain what?"
Her jaw tightened, and she motioned for him to look for himself. He had to turn sideways to fit between the cars. Couldn't she have backed up? She could see he was a big guy. He bent over as much as he could and peered down at the bumper.
"I don't see anything."
"Underneath," she said curtly.
Bitch. Would it kill her to be polite? It wasn't like he was arguing with her.
He lowered himself to his knees. Christ, was this gap narrower than he'd thought? Or had he been packing on the pounds? The front bumper of the patrol car pressed against his mid-back.
Do you think you could back your car up a little?" he said. "Please?"
"Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?" The patrol car pitched forward, pinning him. The air flew from his lungs. He opened his mouth to yell for her to put it into reverse, then realized she was still standing beside the car, which wasn't running. He grabbed the limo's bumper and pushed. The smell of burning rubber filled the air. "Oh, come on," the woman said, leaning over him. "You can do better than that. Put some real firepower into it." When he swiped at her, she backpedaled out of reach and laughed. He tried to speak, but could only get enough air to grunt. Again he pushed against the bumper. The rubber stripping melted against his fingers, but the car didn't budge. "Only an igneous," she said. "The cabals must really be hard up for half-demons. Maybe there's an opening for me after all. Sit tight now. I'll be right back." Leia opened the driver's door and climbed into the limo's front seat. She looked across the rows of buttons on the dash. Talk about electronic overkill. Now, which one? The shield between the seats whirred. Well, that saved her the trouble.
"Did everything go?"
Nass began. He saw her and stopped, his hand lifted just off his lap, fingers moving as his lips parted. Now, Leia said. "No spell casting." Nast's seatbelt jerked tight, taking up the slack so fast he gasped. "Hands out where I can see them," Leia said. Nast's eyes blazed, his fingers flicked, and Leia shot backward, hitting the dash. "Okay, I deserve that," she said, grinning as she righted herself. She looked at the seatbelt. It loosened. "Better?"
"I'd suggest you seriously consider what you're doing,"
Nast said. He adjusted his suit jacket and eased back into his seat.
"I doubt this is a road you wish to take."
"Hey, I'm not stupid or suicidal. I didn't come here to hurt you. Didn't even hurt your bodyguard. Well, nothing a few weeks of bed rest won't cure. I came here to make you a deal, Kristoff. Oops, sorry. Mr. Nast, I mean. It's about your daughter." His chin jerked up, eyes meeting hers for the first time. "And now that I have your attention..."
"What about Savannah?"
"Been looking for her, haven't you? Now that Eve's gone, there's no one to stop you from taking what's yours. And I'm just the person to help you do it. I know exactly where she is." Nash shot his sleeve up and checked his watch, then looked at Leia.
"Is my driver in any shape to resume his duties?"
he asked. She shrugged. "Questionable."
"Then let's hope you can talk and drive at the same time."
Chapter 1. Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. I was in trouble with the elders, again. I'd been a trial to them all my life, and now, at 23, no longer a precocious child or a rebellious youth, they were running out of excuses for me. "Something must be done about Savannah," the speakerphone added a not inappropriate whine to Victoria Alden's voice. "Uh-huh,"